Hello everybody, and welcome to this video lesson for GuitarTrails.com. What we're going to talk about today is minimal movement, or economical movement, in your fretting hand. And what I mean by that is that we want to start developing, if you haven't already, the habit of making your fingers do as little as possible in order to play a note. So the opposite of this would be probably best exemplified by us when we're just starting out. Because everything seems very difficult when you're just starting. And so we're making all these weird faces, trying to do even the simplest things. And also what tends to happen is that when we play a note, the other fingers we're not using are kind of flailing up here above the fretboard. They're not really near where we need to use them. So, in order to combat that tendency, in order to stop kind of wasting this energy and putting weird stresses in our hands, there's an exercise that I want to show you that I learned pretty early on, and it's called the stuttering exercise. It's really similar to a kind of a chromatic warm-up that a lot of guitar players know, where you're just going up the strings, but instead of going fluidly up, you're kind of going back and forth or stuttering between adjacent strings. So I'm going to show you now what that is, and I'll explain just a little section of the exercise to give you a clearer picture of what's going on, and then I'll play the whole thing through ascending and descending for you. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look. Alrighty, let's take a look at this exercise. So starting on the 6th string, on the 5th fret, we're playing up chromatically. Playing the 5th string with our first finger, but that's it for right now. Going back and playing the 6th string with our 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Adding the 2nd finger to the 5th string now. Going back to the 6th string with just our 3rd and 4th. Adding the 3rd finger up on the 5th. Just our 4th left on the 6th string there, and then finally all 4 fingers get to be used on the 5th string. After that point, we would just repeat that pattern up. So I'm going to repeat that section one more time for you to see, and then I'll play the whole thing ascending and then descending. Okay, and now here's the whole thing. And then descending is really similar. We're just starting with our 4th finger this time and playing notes in descending order. Alrighty, so that's the stuttering exercise. Now what I want you to think about when you're playing it is keeping your fingers close to the fretboard. I'm not making all these dramatic movements with my fingers trying to make this exercise happen, you know? These back 3 fingers, when I reach for that first note on the 5th string, they're essentially resting back on the 6th string because I know I need to use them back there. They still have notes to play. And as I bring a finger up, it can stay on the higher string because that's where it's going to be used. So, no fingers flailing up here. Keep them low. And keep your movements minimal. Okay? So that's a lesson for today. Minimal movement. Start slow. Get comfortable with the exercise. I notated it in the lesson in tab and in notation to make things a bit clearer for you if you're still not sure about it. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again.